Hey guys, Matt here. Here to do another movie review for you. This time I'm going to be reviewing The Town. It's directed by and stars Ben Affleck. It also stars Jeremy Renner, John Hamm, Blake Lively, Chris Cooper, and Pete Posthelwaite is in it as well. Now, I cannot remember the name of the main female character, so I apologize for that. And so, this movie was pretty good. It was a crime drama. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, or if you haven't seen the movie, I'll go over a brief plot synopsis for you. I won't give too much away. I won't spoil anything. Alright, the movie is about Ben Affleck and his little gang of guys in Charleston, Boston, Massachusetts. And they are a gang of thieves. They rob banks and they rob armored cars. Now, during one bank job, they decide to take a hostage. So they kidnap this woman, and then they eventually let her go. Well, after the job is completed, they have a feeling that she might have seen something that would have incriminated them or given them away. So Ben Affleck volunteers and decides he's going to go follow this woman to make sure she doesn't know anything. Well, while he does this, he eventually falls for her and has a relationship with her. She's totally unaware that he was the guy that just kidnapped her weeks before. So that's the basic plot. I don't want to go any further. And so here's my initial reaction to the movie. Everyone had said, "Oh, this movie's great, it's awesome, I'm not much of a Ben Affleck fan, but, he did a really, really good job in this movie." Well, I thought the movie was okay. It wasn't boring or slow. It wasn't great. It was okay. And here's why. And the main reason why it was only a good movie and not a great movie was simply the fact that while I'm watching this movie, there are too many scenes and too many moments and too many, plot lines that just resemble other movies. For the majority of the part, this movie was a lot like the movie Heat. Yes, the locations are different, and the actors are different, and the characters are different, but I just couldn't help but think about Heat while I'm watching this movie. Heat, along with What Doesn't Kill You, which is a movie with Ethan Hawke and Mark Ruffalo. And maybe it's just me, but I think I've seen too many, dirty cop, up north type movies because, I couldn't help but think about Street Kings as well, Pride and Glory, Brooklyn's Finest, 10th and Wolf, and even The Departed. Now, this movie was nothing like The Departed except for the accents, but I just couldn't help but think, okay, this movie is like this other movie in its exact same way, and it just kept me from enjoying it to its fullest, potential. Another thing about this movie is, I forgot to add, Chris Cooper is in this film as well. Now, he's only in the movie for about maybe 5 minutes. He plays the role of Ben Affleck's father. Now, he must have needed money, because I really don't understand why he was in this movie. I mean, his role wasn't very important. Yes, Ben Affleck went to go see him to talk about his mother, who's brought up repeatedly in the film, but besides that, Chris Cooper's performance was okay for what it was. Chris Cooper, in my opinion, didn't really need to be in this movie. Anybody could have played that role. Now, another thing, Jeremy Renner's character. I liked his character. I liked, his attitude of how he almost seemed as if he had a death wish. How he didn't care about things, how he'd, start fights whenever he wanted to, be as ruthless as he wanted to. That was pretty cool. But, after a while, it just got kind of stale. Okay, he's a tough guy, we get it. And he didn't really offer or bring anything else to that role. Now, had somebody like maybe Ethan Hawke play that role, or even Edward Norton, I think they would have been better at it. But nonetheless, his character was a cool character, and he offered some comedic moments when, it was supposed to be all seriousness. So, because this movie was too reminiscent of ones that came before it, if I had to rate this movie out of 5, I'd rate it a 3. Acting was great, plot was original to an extent, you know, and it even ended pretty good. I liked how they added, you know, the realness to it, the practicality. You know, it wasn't some movie with, you know, non-stop action, explosions, you know, fairy tale happy ending. I like how they ended it. It was happy to an extent, but it wasn't how I thought it was going to end going into the movie. So, I'd give it a 3 out of 5. Should Ben Affleck win for Best Director? No, not really, because to me he didn't add anything that was, you know, his own. Should he win for Best Actor if he's nominated? No, he did a really good job, but his role, like I said, was too similar to that of his role in Good Will Hunting. Should Jeremy Renner win for Best Supporting Actor? Possibly. So, till next time, guys. See ya.